What's good, y'all? It's your boy Mighty Flame Dame, back with another video. Before we get to it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, turn on post notifications, share this video. Alright, y'all can't tell by my voice, I'm still a little fucked up, still a little sick, but we still gonna get into this shit. Before we get into it, Ezra Miller is non-binary, so I use the proper pronouns, they, them, and theirs. But let's go. So probably most of you have heard, but if you haven't heard about the Ezra Miller controversies and allegations and all that shit, basically Ezra Miller has been under fucking fire, nigga, because of the recent actions of Ezra in the past few months. Ezra Miller has been arrested multiple times, had restraining orders put on them, and has been accused of grooming children. Like I said, Ezra Miller has been arrested multiple times literally within 3 weeks of each other at the same karaoke bar in Hawaii. The first time was for disorderly conduct and harassment. Ezra got into a physical altercation with some of the motherfuckers at the karaoke bar. They said Ezra was lunging at people, fucking up everything, just disturbing the peace. And a couple that was staying with Ezra in a hostel paid Ezra's $500 bail to get him out. And like any grateful person, the minute Ezra gets home, threatens them, saying, "I will bury you and your slut wife." Ezra is saying this shit to the motherfuckers that just bailed their ass out of jail. You know, makes sense. I mean, why wouldn't you want to kill people that just bailed you out? So, and then that couple put a restraining order on Ezra. Then, like I said, 3 weeks later, Ezra was arrested at the same karaoke bar. This time, Ezra allegedly threw a chair at a woman and left a half-inch cut in her forehead. This motherfucker dangerous. That's in March, April. Then early June, it gets even crazier because the parents of an 18-year-old non-binary activist named Gibson Ironize, who was formerly Tokata Ironize, accused Ezra of grooming Gibson since Gibson was 12 years old. Apparently, Gibson and Ezra met when Gibson was 12 and Ezra was 23, and ever since they met, they formed a friendship. Then in 2017, when Gibson is 14 and Ezra's 25, Ezra flies Gibson out to London to visit them while they're on set recording Fantastic Beasts. The parents said that while Gibson was there, 25-year-old Ezra tried to sleep in the same bed as 14-year-old Gibson and even provided Gibson with alcohol, marijuana, and LSD. The parents even claim that Ezra uses violence, intimidation, threat of violence, and many other things to control Gibson. Ezra is now on a run, and they took Gibson with them, and that led to Ezra being accused of kidnapping as well. The parents have been trying to find Ezra so they can serve them, but pretty hard to do that when they on the run. Before we get into the other part, what I'm trying to figure out is how they let their 14-year-old go to a whole nother country with a grown-ass motherfucker they don't even know like that. It's my 14-year-old kid, I'm be like, nigga, you ain't getting on that flight. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck who they is, nigga. So with all this shit going on, it got me thinking, what about The Flash, right? You know, The Flash is supposed to come out this year in June, but they pushed the release date all the way back to next year in June. Warner Brothers did say that they were done with Ezra pretty much, so at least they did that. But what I'm wondering is what they're gonna do about this movie, because just like how people about to boycott Aquaman 2, motherfuckers thinking about boycotting The Flash. Now, the thing that's different between Aquaman 2 and The Flash is The Flash has time. You know, maybe they could do some reshoots and put Grant Gustin in there. He's a fan favorite. He plays the Flash in the CW show, and that'll make people more likely to go see it. But reshoots cost hella money, and just because he's playing in that role and people go see it, that still doesn't mean the movie's gonna be successful. I mean, it still could be ass, but at least people would be willing to go see it. But like I said, reshoots cost hella money. It could be really rushed. It could really fuck it up, or they just get rid of the movie altogether. But that doesn't really fuck up Ezra Miller. I understand people saying Ezra should be punished, so they shouldn't put out this movie, but it doesn't just punish Ezra Miller. It punishes all the other people that were acting in the movie, all the people who wrote it, directed it, everybody that was a part of it. Just getting rid of it would just kind of fuck everything up. I understand why people are saying they don't want to see it. I don't know if I'm gonna go see it, to be honest, because it would be pretty weird to hear all this shit about Ezra Miller and then see Ezra playing a fucking superhero. But you ain't no hero in real life. Like that, you know what I'm saying? I can't see you play a hero on the screen, you know what I'm saying? But speaking of Aquaman too, I know everybody talking about boycotting that because of Amber Heard and shit. I'm not doing that shit because I fuck with Jason Momoa and I want to go see Aquaman too. And I know it's so many motherfuckers that's not gonna go see it. It's millions of people saying they not seeing that shit. But that's gonna fuck up everybody else's money who worked on that movie, not just Amber Heard, bro. That's why y'all can't just boycott movies because of one person, because it fucks everybody else up too. But I'm not saying you should or shouldn't. You do you at the end of the day. But that's why I'm not gonna boycott the shit. But speaking of Amber Heard, I don't know why they haven't fired her ass yet, to be honest. All it took to fire my boy Johnny Depp was an accusation, an allegation that was pretty baseless. No proof at all. That's all it took to fire him. But after the court case, he still got a job. Now, I understand them not taking her out of this movie, but I don't know, man. Especially because the Daily Mail came out with an article back at January 31st, 2020. I'm gonna show you this shit. So you see we got the Daily Mail right here, and then the title: I can't promise I won't get physical again. I get so mad I lose it. Listen, as Amber Heard admits to hitting ex Johnny Depp and pelting him with pots, pans, and vases in explosive audio confession. What does that date say? Y'all see where my mouth's at, right? Y'all see it. January 31st, 2020. When was Johnny fired again? Oh yeah, that's right. November 2020. 10 months later, bro. Almost a year after this proof came out. I mean, I don't know, man. It just seemed like WB got a little bit of a double standard, bro. I'm just saying. Y'all fired Johnny Depp off a baseless accusation. Y'all get rid of Ezra Miller because of his allegations and controversies. But y'all keep Amber Heard. I'm just saying. It seemed like y'all a little biased towards women. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to be equal out here. But tell me how y'all feel about this shit. What should be done with The Flash? Are you gonna boycott that shit? I know I might not go see that shit. What y'all think about Aquaman 2? Y'all boycotting it, not boycotting it? Tell me how y'all feel about this whole situation, the Ezra Miller controversy. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit a like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Turn on post notification of this video. On our way to 500 subs. We finally hit 300. Thank y'all so much for that. We on our way to 500 now. Then we gonna be on our way to 1,000. Thank y'all so much again. I'm out though. Catch you guys next time.